We've got a two-parter on our hands. Get it off.
Oh no.
Because you know what they need when you're in a filler arc? More filler.
More filler.
Oh, boy. Hello, welcome to this week's episode of Jared and I Watch Inuyasha. It is episode number 95. I'm Jared, joined as always by Doc Allen Ladium.
Hello.
We are discussing today Season 4, Episode 12, or Episode 94, entitled The Sacred Jewel Maker, Part 1.
Un.
Because, yeah, we needed two parts of this for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Fun fact, did you know this episode aired on Valentine's Day in the
Ooh.
U.S. in 2005?
Romantic.
18 years ago.
Oh God, don't tell me that. Don't tell me that.
Too late.
Ugh. Great.
That's what I'm here to do.
Yep.
This episode begins and there's a dude in a cave and he's looking at a statue being like, wow, did your beauty make you make the sacred jewel? And then that's that. And then we go to a picnic
Picnic.
where they're just hanging out eating rice balls, and Kagome gives us a recap of like the first episode.
The first episode, and like the water bottles are giant because the water bottles the size of Shippo.
She brought like liter water bottles with her.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone was thirsty. Inuyasha's mad because they haven't found anything regarding Naraku because we're in filler, so we can't do anything with that. So he's just like, I'm going to sleep.
Yep.
I'm
I'm gonna nap.
I eat these two rice balls very quickly and I nap.
Wake me up when something is happening.
Mm-hmm. So they enjoy their jelly donuts and everything, and then
Jelly donuts.
Kagome's like, this is weird, but like, there's like a feeling of the sacred jewel coming this way, but it doesn't feel like it. And you're
Kind
like,
of, but not really.
well, what do you mean? Like, is it or is it? He's like, I don't know, but here it comes. And here's a dude just running with a demon behind it, and Inuyasha runs in front and easily takes care of this demon. He's like, I'm gonna beat you up. And he's like, no, dead.
It has fabulous eyelashes and eyes that go in opposite
It
directions.
sure does.
And it survives for all of 10 seconds.
Yeah. They cut out a sacred jewel out of it, but then as soon as Inuyasha catches it, it breaks immediately.
Mm-hmm.
And this dude Izumo is like, yeah, that's a fake jewel. There's a demon making a fake jewel out there somewhere. And he tries to lead them to where he had seen this happening, and then they get lost and they end up in a village where they investigate the village that has nobody in it. Spooky.
Spooky, empty village.
Shippo gets very confused by Izumo, who just is very thoughtful about everything.
He like Disney princesses at one point, like a bunch of birds on him, and then he talks about persona demons.
And then he blinds himself with the sun.
Yeah, he just looks straight into the sun, and then he has like sun circles around his.
Whoa, have you ever thought about the sun? Like, why is it so far? Does it like get is something burning behind it? Why does it go away when it's nighttime?
My favorite thing about this is that Kagome's like, wow, I don't usually meet people like this in this era. I'm impressed. He's a thinker.
He's a scholar.
I was like, oh my God.
And Chip was like, okay, I'm still confused though.
I was saying that he needs to draw like a crayon diagram. Because he just kept saying the same thing over and over and over. She was like, I don't understand what you're saying. He's like, yes. Well, let me just say the exact same thing again.
She was like, I want this guy and Shaq to have a conversation about how far the moon is from Earth. If you have not seen the clip of Shaq trying to describe how far the moon is from Earth, it is very good.
I haven't, and you'll have to send me that.
Yes, I will.
I made a comment that this is the guy who talks too much in grad school classes, because there's always that guy who says everything but it means nothing.
Yes.
That's this guy.
Mm-hmm.
He does the same thing. Like everything is like, it sounds philosophical, but then when you're actually listening to him, you're like, he's not saying a thing. He's just saying words. None of them make sense. It sounds like a guy who just had like half an edible for the first time. He's like, whoa, have you ever thought about the sun?
Oh man. Songo chases down a child.
Yeah.
The child's like, get away from me. They're like, no, we're not gonna hurt you. Just tell us what happened here. He's like, okay, well,
And then Moroku's like immediately like, tell us about your trauma.
Well, these demons came and they took my parents, and I hid in the chicken coop for 5 days, and they haven't come back. Where did the demons take my parents?
He was naughty and sent to the chicken coop.
Yep. So they're trying to figure that out, and then the demons show up. Very scary. Moroku uses the wind tunnel on 2 of these demons immediately, and then they're like, oh, by the way, there's a poison miasma in these demons because they have a fake jewel shard in them, and that's going to hurt you. Ha 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 ha. You can't use your wind tunnel now.
Nerfed.
He's like, yep, okay, great.
Yep, can't use that. All right, then.
They try and fend them off for a bit, and then Inuyasha shows up to try and fight them off. 2 of them grow really big, these demons, and then a monkey demon steals Izumo and the young boy.
Mm-hmm.
And then they dispatch of these 2 large demons, but everyone else got away, so they have to go find the rest of them.
Izumo had one job.
And he failed.
And he failed.
Or did he?
Hmm.
They walk through the forest and the valleys trying to find where they got to go, and they're using Inuyasha's sniffer and Kagome's sensor to find them. We see the shot of a cave where like all these people's souls have been abstracted from them. There's a frog demon who looks suspiciously like another frog demon from earlier in the show.
Mm-hmm.
Where apparently they also had the same voice actor, which is very funny, but they're 2 different characters.
Nice.
They throw the kid on the ground face first and like, hey, take his soul out.
Yeah.
And then this big bull demon shows up and is like, hey, what's up? And they're like, hey, go prove your worth, whatever. And then he shows up and flings Inuyasha away. And he has a bat full of fake jewel shards and is flinging everyone back and breaks the ground, causes an avalanche. And oh no, everyone's dead. That's the end of the episode.
Yep. I wonder if this big demon man is somebody we might have met before.
It's the child.
Oh, makes so much sense. The trauma turned him into a giant bull.
It's true. Yeah, we'll get the rest of this episode next time, but I feel like this is the kind of filler episode where like you just can't take it seriously because like they're trying to make these demons that they're fighting like overpowered, that like so they'll be a threat. Mm-hmm. But they're not going to be. They're just overpowered demons that are going to get defeated by Inuyasha and the gang.
Right. Because they can't have anything substantial happen because it's filler.
Yeah. So it's just like one of those things you look at it like, But anyways, yeah, next time we will finish up this 2-parter of the fake sacred jewels. Find out why they're being made and everything, and who's behind everything, and oh no, fights.
And our last episode with the current opening?
Let me check. 95 has it, and then 96 is Grip.
Yes, so excited for Grip.
So yeah, next time we will be discussing episode 95, The Sacred Jewel Maker Part 2.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll finish up this part of this little mini filler arc within the larger filler arc.
Yep.
And then after that, we watched the movie. The second movie, I think.
Yes, second movie.
So there's that. Mm-hmm. But yeah. That's going to do it for us this week.
No trivia?
No trivia.
Lame.
So if you'd like more from us, head on over to seasonalanimecheckup.com or sac.cool, where you can find past episodes of this podcast and other podcasts like Seasonal Anime Checkup OVA. You can also find columns and reviews on the site as well. If you'd like more from Ann Ladium, go to annladium.com. She's got columns and reviews. You can follow us on Twitter and TikTok at Anime Checkup. Follow us on Blue Sky at seasonalanimecheckup.com. And you can buy our books, One Shiny Moment of Critical Analysis of Love, Life, Sunshine, Hot Tubs, and Pac-Man on Amazon.com.
Mm-hmm.
So join us next week as we find out how this gripping arc comes to a conclusion.
Nice.